Today, I'm taking you behind the scenes to teach you how to film 3 different transitions that you can use when you're making reels. Now, in these short video clips, a transition takes your audience from one scene to the next scene while keeping them engaged. A lot of times, these transitions correspond to the beat of the music, and they're an awesome opportunity to get creative and have fun while making content for your business. Now, I know it will probably feel awkward at first, but the transitions I'm going to teach you today are guaranteed to keep your audience is really connected with what you have to say. So let's start with our first transition. Okay, so super inspired by this video. I thought it was a lot of fun. It caught my attention. So I started thinking, how can I use this mannequin style reel in something that I want to create in the future? So I'm going to walk you through the process. I have set up a tripod and my phone. One really important thing to take into consideration is to have a mark, like an X marks the spot. Now you could absolutely bring a piece of tape or have something on the floor, but I have decided to use the intersection of these tiles as my mark. Now I want to make sure that in the screen, now it makes sense. It's going to make editing a lot easier if I am spinning at the same spot, but I have to know what that spot is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up my camera. I'm going to choose the song. I'm going to choose the filter. I'm going to set a timer, and I'm going to walk into frame and make some magic happen.
2 steps to build trust with your followers. For this reel, I'm going to use a song called Honey Pie by Johnny. Next, I'm going to go to effects and use the California filter by Mariana Hewitt. Lastly, I'll set my timer for 3 seconds with a 3-second countdown. The goal is to walk into frame and make a full 360 spin.
Girl, won't you stop taking honey pie.
Now we're going to trim about 2/3 of the clip so we end at a full 360. Here we're adding our filter. Next, we're going to set the timer for 3 seconds again in the same outfit and change our speed to 2x, then spin. Make sure to use the align feature so you know where to start and hit record. This is what we have so far. Now it's time to trim the clip so that my back is facing toward the camera. Now we're ready for an outfit change to record our second transition. For this last clip, we're going to start with all of our previous settings, but with a 10-second countdown to give enough time to reposition. Now it's time to trim about 1/3 of the clip and end where I'm making a complete 360 spin. Let's see the final output.
All right, we're getting into the shoe toss transition. I am in one outfit. I'm going to toss the shoe. It's going to land on my foot, ideally, and then I'm going to change my outfit. It's kind of quick. It's captivating. I have everything set up. I have a filter. I have a timer. I am setting a 10-second countdown to make sure that it gives me enough time to get in position. So here we go. And quick shout out to the video that I was inspired by. Now I'm making it my own.
Overwhelmed to confident. For this reel, I'm going to use a Real Audio by Fancy in Paris and set a 10-second timer.
I have to make sure that my shoes are in the frame. And I'm just kind of roll into it, but I need my feet to hit on the beat. Hey, not perfect, close enough. It's not as good as I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna quickly change and we'll walk through the next part of the transition.
For this last clip, we're going to start with all of our previous settings and use the align feature so we know where we are starting from. And I'm going to kick my foot back for a seamless transition. Let's see the final output.
Okay, shout out to people naming their own trends, like the conveyor belt. I like it. I'm gonna take a little bit of a spin on it. I'm gonna do 3 phases of starting a business so I can contextualize it for my own. So first phase of my conveyor belt, photographer, solo entrepreneur. I have everything set up and the goal is for me not to show my legs fully in the frame, but to have about my body, half my body. But I've noticed that one of the props I wanna use is my camera bag. I'm actually going to hold it so that it remains in the upper half of my body. I'm gonna take one big step out and simply slide slowly into frame. So, timer, I'm gonna get everything ready to go. I'm gonna position my body halfway.
For this reel, I'm gonna use a song called Badass Woman by Meghan Trainor. Add my filter, select my speed at 3x, and set my timer for 3 seconds with a 3-second countdown. Now it's time to trim to about 1/3 of the clip. In the same outfit, I'm going to adjust to our previous settings and turn on the align feature and give myself a 10-second countdown. Now we're going to trim our second clip so that we're only using the middle part that is highlighted. For this last clip of our first outfit, we're going to adjust our settings before. Now we're ready for an outfit change. Remember to adjust your settings as before. It's time to trim the clip to about 1/3. So far, this is what we have. For our second clip in this outfit, all the settings remain the same to record at 3x speed with a 3-second countdown using the align feature. Now we're going to trim our second clip so that we're only using the middle part that is highlighted. Repeat all of the same settings. Now it's time for my last outfit change. For our last outfit, all the settings remain the same to record at 3x speed with a 10-second countdown using the align feature. It's time to trim the clip to about 1/3. Keep all the settings the same and make sure you use your align feature so you know where to start. Now we are going to trim our second clip so that we're only using the middle part that is highlighted. Last clip to film, here we go. Let's see the final output.
I'm a badass woman. I'm a badass woman.
So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this peek behind the curtain at how to create engaging, entertaining reels to market your business on social media. One of my favorite things to do is connect with you. So I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Which transition do you think you're gonna try in your next reel?